In this video, I'm going to show you how to install a new smart deadbolt in your new or existing door. Now I partnered with Lowe's on this video so I could cut out all the fluff and just get straight to the point. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going with the shillage and code. I got this one at Lowe's. If you are interested in picking this one up, this is a highly rated model. It's got a lot of features, so I'll have this linked in the description if you're interested. I'm going to go ahead and unbox this and get everything laid out. Before we get started, you want to make sure you have a couple tools on hand. Number one is going to be a drill with an 1/8 inch drill bit. Now a drill works, an impact works, just something that spins and that can turn that drill bit. The 1/8 inch drill bit is going to be for the jamb side of the door. This will ensure that we don't split the jamb when we're driving these screws in. If you have an old door that had a deadbolt installed already, you don't have to worry about drilling these pilot holes. Next, a 3/32 drill bit. This is for the screws that are going to be going in the door face. Now, again, if you have an old door that already had a deadbolt, don't worry about this. And lastly, a number 2 Phillips bit. To start our install, we're going to grab the actual deadbolt itself. Now, this is what's going to sit inside the door. Now, there's a couple things you want to pay attention to on here. We're going to look for the top, which will be stamped into here. Now, when this sits in, this will obviously be sitting on the top hand side. And then the second thing we want to concern ourselves with is this mechanism here. Now, this is just to extend it between a 2 3/8 and 2 3/4 inch inset for the deadbolt itself. A quick way to tell what size you need, just go ahead and extend it all the way, throw it into the door, and then if the backside hits before the face sits in the mortise, you're going to want to shrink it down to the 2 3/8 size. Now with the deadbolt inside the door, we're going to want to screw this in. And you're just going to grab 2 of the 3/4 inch screws, but we want to get these perfectly centered inside these 2 holes. Now a quick little tip to get that to happen, just grab the Phillips bit on your drill and go ahead and put it in that hole and then press and pull the trigger, and that's going to give you a perfectly centered divot. Then we're going to go back in with the 3/32 inch drill bit and go ahead and pilot those holes so the screws don't split the door. Now, something you want to avoid when you're putting all the hardware in is over torquing your screws, which will actually strip out the wood that's going to be holding them there, and they're not going to function as well. So a way to avoid this is to actually set the clutch on your drill anywhere between, depending on the drill, like 3 and maybe 7. Right here on the top, you can spin this ring, and what that's going to do is not allow the drill to over tighten the screws. So you can get a perfectly dialed in torque setting without having to worry about stripping them out. Next, we're going to grab the exterior keypad, the back plate, and the 2 brass looking screws. Now on the keypad, you're going to see this little wire here. You're going to thread this underneath the deadbolt and then go ahead and slip the bar through the deadbolt itself. Then you're just going to grab the back plate. You're going to thread the wire through that hole in the bottom and then go ahead and get that set right on the door. Once it's there, you can go ahead and thread the screws in through the 2 smaller top holes. Now just connect your 2 wires, put the back plate on the mounting plate, and drive your 2 screws in. Now we're just going to add our supplied batteries into the battery bank and install it back into the lock. In your kit, you're going to have 2 different strike faces. Just go ahead and pick the one that's going to work on your door. Now we're going to repeat the same thing as we did with the deadbolt. Just go ahead and find your center point, and then we're going to pilot these with the 1/8 inch drill bit. And then we'll run the 3-inch jam screws. Now with everything installed, we can go ahead and close the door and op check the deadbolt to make sure that it seats inside the strike plate. Now, if you hear it bump up against it, you might need to grind down the face of it just to allow that deadbolt to slip in or move it entirely, depending on the location on your door. Now, all you have to do is set up the lock itself. Go ahead and follow the instructions that come with your lock. Get it set up, connected to your Wi-Fi so you can start using it to its capabilities. Again, I'll have this deadbolt linked in the description along with all the other tools I used to get it installed. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. And thanks again for watching, and hopefully you found this helpful.